Hello everyone and welcome to an undeniably better game by Paradox Interactive called Warlock, Master of the Arcane. This is almost exactly Civilization fantasy with spells and monsters instead of barbarians, and it's a really good game, trust me. It does have the same turn limit idea to it, but they only limit it to certain things that make sense. You will see as we play along. This game is a lot of fun, and in some ways I'd say perhaps it's even more addicting than Civilization 5 as well. And we're gonna start a new game. I've already got a game continued. I was just playing it just to like refresh my memory about the game, and I completely got lost. I'm like 100 turns into the game, and it is just crazy. But we're gonna start a new game, don't worry. There are different victory types here. I'm not sure what the Dremers are. Apparently if you do game mode Armageddon, you have to defeat the Dremers. I don't know what that is. But there's also, you can defeat all the Great Mages, which is the players. You can defeat an Avatar, which I'm not too sure what that is. Cast the Unity spell, which I think is like a diplomatic victory. Or capture 50% of Holy Grounds. So I'm going to be playing it on normal. I think it's a pretty good thing. We'll go next. This is your world configuration. It looks a lot like Civilization, but also looks a little different. The interesting thing about Warlock, Master of the Arcane is you have your normal world here, as you can see, but you also have subworlds that you can find portals to, and then you go to these subworlds, and they're really hard, so I wouldn't recommend going to it. But it all depends upon the size of the map. So if we go to a huge map, oh, this is it? No, it is continents. Okay. So unfortunately it doesn't have any random, which is pretty shitty. I can't believe it doesn't have random, because, I mean, there's Great Land. I don't know, I mean, what does it do? I can't right-click it, so I don't know. There's islands, which is interesting. I usually just use continents. But, as you can see, we have 3 rival mages. You could bump it up to 4, like this. And then you could have 3 extra worlds, or, like, this is as good as it gets with medium. On small, of course, you can only have 1 or 2 rivals, 1 or 2 worlds. And all the way on extra large, you can have all the way up to 8, count them, 8 rivals, and 6 extra worlds to explore. Now I believe that these extra worlds are not as big as the map, because that would be ridiculous. They're just like small places you can go and fight really difficult enemies to get better loot. There's also resources in there, so you could plant cities in there, I believe. In my current game that I was playing, I think I'll go ahead and we'll try this. This will be a good little range. What I did with my game was just the default 3 players, or 3 rival mages and 2 extra worlds. I probably will pick this character though. And the cool thing is there's a lot of characters. I mean, there's no 43 city or civs, that's for sure, but I mean there's a lot of characters here. Each one plays slightly different. I honestly think this guy looks really super cool. There's dragons even, look at that. Freaky. And so that is pretty much it. You can also customize your Great Mage to be exactly like you want. You can say, well, I don't want this. Or I don't want this. Or I don't want this or this. You can just right-click them or left-click them? No, left-click them. Okay. So you left-click to take it out. They cost a certain amount of points. What is this? Oh my god. I don't know what these are, but anyway. These are spells, these are perks. So you could get like 100 gold. That's pretty good. But the way that he starts out is with Mana Vault, which gives him 100 mana. That's how you cast your spells. Archmage, which gives him faster casting speed, which is fantastic. You'll find out what casting speed is later. And what his race is human. You have 4 different races. There's the Arathi Elves, humans, monsters, and undead. So, we'll back out of that. Wait, what was that other thing? What is this? Color? Yes, faction color. So there's a lot of faction colors too, as you can tell. But we're just going to go ahead and play with how he is. We'll pick a medium world, have the maximum number of people, maximum number of other worlds we can explore, and let's go to the next. And again, I think pre-generated, that's fine, whatever. So basically you get these perks, you get these spells. And there are some people in here that don't even get spells. See, like, I know there's a person in here that doesn't get spells. Him. He doesn't get spells. No spells to start out with. But he also gets extra unit power, so all of his units are going to be 10% more powerful. And he's academic, so he gets more research. Research is basically like science in this game. So, I like the Summon Imp spell, though, so I'm going to take Albus, or whatever his name is. I mean, it looks like Albus Dumbledore, sort of, so might as well just call him that. It's like Marania or something, I don't know. Whatever it is. And we will jump into a game, because there's not too much to explain in this game. There is a little bit of explaining, so it probably will take a little bit long. Ugh, I hate this. That's disgusting. That is horrible. Ugh. Okay, well, let's see. So we do have some nasty looking tiles over here, which I don't think we'll have to worry too much about. Did it even put me near resources? No. What is this? Oh, Warriors Guild. Okay. So basically, it's just like Civ. If you want to open your city, click on the name. Here's all the buildings you can build. The trick with this game is you actually place your buildings down on the map. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. First, we're going to research a spell. So basically what you want to do, and this is why you want research points, they're like science. Instead of researching text, you research different spells. So, I'm going to look at these spells. Oh, they are totally random. Oh, jeez, that would be so nice. Oh, Fireball is so good. 20 Elemental Magic is so good. Like, spells are different. You can use them to buff your units, debuff enemy units, attack, get around obstacles and stuff like that, change the terrain, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I'm looking for something good here. Melee resistance is not bad. I think I'm going to go with Lightning Bolt, though, because it's a little bit stronger than the lesser Fireball that I have. That's only 5 elemental magic, and this one here, if I can click it, can I not click it? Oh, you can click it here. Right click, 10 elemental magic. So it's going to be double as powerful, which is good. Now we'll construct a building. And the only thing we can construct, because it put us in a super shitty place, I can't construct any buildings because these dumb mountains are in the way. But we'll construct a pig farm. What it's going to do is you build it on the pigs to produce 6 food. So we will do that. See? And you have to actually pick a hex where you put your buildings. This is why this is a really bad place to have a city. But we do have a couple of units to start out with. Warriors can be recruited. That's good. We could recruit some warriors, but they do cost gold and food to upkeep, so I don't know if I want to do that. Let us go ahead and... Ew, swamps? Gross. This is not a very good starting location. Ooh, an enemy! Let's take him out! You'll notice the combat in this game is a lot faster than it was in Elven Legacy. The slow firing arrows. Can you get there? I don't even know if you can. Oh, she made it. Can you attack? Yeah, you must have a tiny amount of hit or movement points left. Attack! And we kill them off, and we take their square, and it is their cubbyhole here. You loot it, and you get 50 gold. Very nice. And we'll just go ahead and end our turn, because I don't think there's... Well, I mean, we could cast a spell. Might not be a bad idea. How much do these guys take? So the trick is, with summon imps, you can summon actual imps. And they're an actual unit that you can just move around at will, and they can attack, and they can be buffed and everything. The trick is, they cost mana to summon, so it's going to cost me 35 mana to summon it. That will come from this. And then they have an upkeep of 2 mana. So that would basically make it go from +5 to +3. But I think that might be okay, because we want to do some more exploring. So I think I'm going to send them off this way. I'm going to cast them right here on the pig farm, because if you cast any spells within your territory, it doesn't cost as much mana. So as you can see, it only costs like 18 mana, I think. Yeah, 18 mana. Instead of the full 35 mana. So that's pretty good. I think it costs like 50% less. So we'll have our imps go over here. They get a little bit of movement, not too bad. Basically, the movement penalty is almost exactly like CIV. It's probably exactly the same, although I think swamps take 3 movement, so they're really nasty to traverse. We'll have these guys heal because they're not looking too good. We'll have our archers come over here. Ooh, we got some skellies up here. But those are not skellies, those are our rethies. Oh, I've never seen these things before. They seem a little scary. Hold on. Common fighters. Oh, they're just common. Maybe it's not so bad. Well, I don't think we can do anything else. We could move here, but I don't really want to do that. And we only have a range of 2. You can see that down here. You can see the attack is 7, range of 2. So we can't do anything with that. Imps. What do I want you to do? Probably go here? Here? Yeah, these are just plains. We can look around here. What is this? Wolves. They don't look too bad. Our imps are quite strong. And, just like any unit, they can also rest. As long as there's no units around them, you can rest. So they got rid of that. Because that was a pain in the ass about Elven Legacy, where things would just rest when they're right by you. Oh jeez, they just killed themselves basically.
Your Excellency, someone has humbly requested your aid.
Oh, we have a quest. Very awesome. Now what quests are for is this guy's basically saying, hey, I want you to build this building. If you build this building within 20 turns, I will give you 70 gold. And this is a good building too, because it gives you a production of 3 gold. So I think that's a pretty good idea. We'll probably do that. This one just popped its population already. You can see the borders grew immensely. So now we have many, many more places to place buildings. Swamps are places you probably don't want to place buildings quite yet, because they will give you an extra 1 gold of upkeep. So gotta remember that. This is also saying that peasants can now be recruited. That's how you found new cities, which... gold, iron, magic fields. It's a wolf's den. We need to go pop that wolf's den. Okay, let's see if we can... What is this? That is a farm. What the hell is going on over here? Is this neutrals? Oh, it is neutrals, and it's a Rethi. That's kind of cool. If that's even how you say their name. I'm gonna try and come up here. Oop, dang it. That's okay. Come over here. And do I feel like casting a spell? You don't always have to cast a spell. And I don't think I will, because if I cast them, or if I attack them in their city, they're just gonna heal. Because that's another good thing about this game. If you're in a city, you just heal. I think it's only like 1 hit point, but you just heal. You don't even have to do the heal command. Let's go ahead and decimate these wolves. They are super dead. But our guys, you can tell, they're taking a little bit of damage. So I might have them rest up. I'm not sure. I don't want to cast a spell yet, but you can do it if you need to help yourself in the attack department. I don't know if I want to attack this or not, though. Do I feel like taking it over yet? I mean, it's pretty good lands. There's a magic node. There's 2 magic nodes. And iron and pumpkins that they're going to get sometime. And they already have this farm, which looks freaking cool. Man, I should be the Arethi sometime. They look amazing. Like, my farms just look like farms. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try and find out what this is. That's just going to do 1 damage? That's horrible. But I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Maybe. I don't know, that city is like 50 damage. Or 50 health points. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see what the rogues can do. Get them in on this and see what they can do. 2 damage? And the defender's gonna do 19 to me? Yeah. No thank you. We'll save that for later. Let's go explore somewhere else, shall we? I think they're a little too advanced for me. Besides, we might get a quest that says to take this over. So remember, we had that quest for the Craftsman District. So, since we already start with a market, we can automatically build a Craftsman District, because this does need to be there. As you can see, it's required for the Rogues Guild and the Craftsman District. So we'll build a Craftsman District. It's usually best to build these on snow tiles because they increase your gold production, and this is a gold production building, so let's build it there. Hills are always food production, forests are just neutral, and plains, or did I say hills? I meant plains. If it's plains, it's going to say that it's going to boost food production, so you want to put food-based buildings there, basically. So let's see, yeah, construction's complete on the pig farm, it's great. That gets us into super positive food, which is pretty good. We're going to pop this wolves den, because if you leave it there, it's just going to keep spawning wolves. I mean, they're not a problem, but yeah, it could be annoying. Okay. So now, I think I'm okay with this place right here. We could plant a city like right here. This would be a very gold-heavy city. Like, yeah, because these are all like icy plains. You can tell they're not good for food, and they're really good for gold. So that would be a very gold-rich city. I don't know if I would actually want to get this iron, though, because I think Lantern is gonna get it. Eventually. Well, who knows? But I think we will go ahead and make a settler. So, oh, forgot to explain that. This is where your buildings are that are queued up. Now the trick is with this, you can't just build buildings anytime you want. You get 1 building per unit of population that you have. So you can see this is where the queue is for down here. I could queue up more warriors, but I don't really need them right now. They're not that powerful. Like, this guy is... He is in another league all his own. We will worry about him later. Because he is just in too much. But here you can see the population. It says it's 5, and this little ring is saying when it's going to grow to the next population. Once it pops another population, you can build another building. And every population, I'm not really sure how much, I think it's every 4, maybe, it pops its borders. And it doesn't do it like Civ 5 where it just grabs one little hex. No, it boosts the whole thing like Civ 4. Which, honestly, I think I like it better. Hey, are you archers? Oh, that's the city firing at me. That's fine. It's understandable. I think I'm going to have the rogues go over here. Now, if you want to heal in this game, you have to make sure you haven't moved and you haven't attacked. So we'll have these guys heal here. And we do need to move our imps, but we'll have them heal as well. As you can tell, heals up a lot of them. Again, we're not going to worry too much about spells. We don't have a ton of spells right now. We basically have a fireball that's not going to do a whole lot of damage to these guys anyway. I forgot to check out their elemental weakness. Whoops, my bad. I'm playing like a nub. Oh god, what is wrong with this land over here? Oh, jeez. You can actually move on this too, but if you do, you take damage. And so I'm going to try not to move on that. Unless maybe I can get like a flying unit, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Rest. And what is this? The settlers. Yes. Settlers, you are coming. I mean, I feel like this is a good space. I do. I think this is where we're going to settle. Basically, that's all settlers are good for, too. You cannot build roads in this. I'm thinking if you walk where your buildings are, where you place buildings, like, it's not as much of a movement penalty kind of thing. Construction is complete on the Craftsman District. That's awesome, but as you can see, can't build another building for another couple turns. Unfortunately, it doesn't let you know how many turns until your population pops. I don't think there's any way of knowing. You can tell that you're humans. And if we were to take this, this would actually be an Arethi city. It would not turn into a human city. We would be able to make Arethian units, Arethian ships, and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool, and it reminds me a lot of Magic. Heroes. Heroes of Might and Magic, which I used to play a lot. And a lot of this game reminds me of Civ mixed with Heroes. And maybe even like a kind of like an RPG, because you get to equip people. Wait, you got to do that in Heroes too. I don't know. Anyway, we completed our quest. We got our 70 gold. Fantastic. You can see the gold up here, looking really fancy. Enter. Okay, these guys.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Yeah, they can't go into the water. Dang it. You can't go into the water until you build a harbor, which from our city is going to be difficult. I'd love to put it right here so I can just start sending ships this way, but we might put it right here. So see, that's another thing that this gets different from Civ. Even though our city is not a coastal city, we can still build a harbor because we can build it right here, and that's a coastal tile. And that might not be a bad idea. Then we can start sending caravels out here and, you know, exploring. Although, I will warn you, water is dangerous. There's lightning bolt. So now we have more elemental magic. That's interesting. So now what we want to do is do another research. Ooh. Healing. Wait, did I not start out with healing this time? I thought he started out with healing. Maybe I got it early last time. I'm going to take healing, because healing is invaluable. Yes, you can rest your units, but healing is so good, and it does not take your unit's turn. You'll see. Oh my god, look at these magic fields! Holy crap, another Arethi place? Are you kidding me? What is up with these Arethi people? I've never met them before. They are awful brutal. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be able to do anything. So once we get a harbor, they can actually embark, just like in Civ. But for right now, they can't do anything, so we're going to go up here. Those settlers should be getting to where they need to go here very soon. Let's... Ugh. Don't even freaking tell me this is another Arethi. Nope. Those are monsters. As you can tell, it's Ratman. Does this say anything? No, it won't give me any information because I can't see it. Well, darn it. But yeah, this is a rat, so those are monsters. These are most likely monsters as well. Ooh, I do not like this. This is tricky. If I go here, I'm going to be attacked by the city. This is a forest. I will be attacked by the city regardless. So maybe I'll go here and take a couple shots at these skeletons. But I don't have the movement. That's fine. Settlers are almost there. They made it.
You have met one of your rivals, my lord.
Oh no! Wait, I met a rival? Where? These are neutral cities. Oh, jeez! No, the archers! They're dead. Damn. Oh, there's my rival. So who is it? It is this person.
You do not delude yourself into thinking us equals.
She reminds me of a Harkonnen. Hopefully she'll want to be friendly? She doesn't look very friendly. I'm just looking around, don't worry. The cool thing about this is you can basically go inside of their territory, and I don't think there's any penalty for it. I don't think they care. So that's cool. So there is no open borders in this, which is nice. And like I said, you can summon as many imps as you want. Just remember, they do cost the mana upkeep. And later on, some spells will cost food upkeep, some might cost gold upkeep. You just never know. Okay, peasants, you are building a city right here. That is fantastic. You always start out with a farm in your brand new city. And we will go ahead and... yeah, got too much... way too much attacking spells. Oh, you're the undead! Aha! Yeah, see. These ones you can tell are Rethi, I guess? I don't know. I can't tell. Is there nothing in here? There's nothing defending the city. That's kind of cool. But I don't have heal yet. Could rest, maybe. I'm not sure if a city counts as not allowing you to rest. That's decent. You know what? We're going to attack this a little bit. We'll see if we can take it. Ooh, they got promoted. Awesome. So promotions in this game kind of work like Civ, in a way. You get 3 promotions to choose from. I think that defensive bonus and rugged terrain looks really good, because they're fighting in the forest, and I see a lot of rugged terrain. Oh my god, I want this too, because this has Minotaur caves. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to take Cover Specialist. And let's see what else we got. We only have our imps, because the poor hunters died. Poor guys. There's a wolf's den over there. I forgot to pop that. I should probably pop that before it starts spawning wolves. That would be annoying. Oh, look. This is going to pop its population. Yeah. That's not fun. Oh, it spawned wolves just as I noticed it, too. That's okay. Wolves aren't such a big deal. Let's check out what we get here. 7 to 2. It's not very good. But I can show you guys spells. Let's go ahead and try and use Lightning Bolt on this city. Soften it up a bit. Decent. 12 damage, not bad. You can see also down there below the 7 and the 1, you can see the health bars. God, it's just not enough.
For gold.
But I think it's okay, because we can bring our imps up here. Once they're done beating the hell out of these wolves. Beat them up! Good stuff. And they promoted. So, just like normal units, even summoned units get promotions. Sight range. I like the Sharp Tooth, I do, but I really like the Pathfinders too, so I'm going to grab that. What that does is it basically just makes them so that they spend 1 point in any terrain. which is fantastic because they've got 4 movement points, I think. I'm pretty sure. 4? Yeah, 4 movement points. So that's pretty good. End of my turn. That was a critical hit? Wow, that was pathetic. That was not what I would call a critical hit, buddy. Let's go ahead and rest up real quick before we go in there and help. And, oh, they can't rest. I don't know, that's tricky. That's okay, we're going to still do a bunch of damage. Hopefully we don't lose the rogues. We are going to get healing soon, and I'll probably just heal with them. In fact, you know what? Let's actually cast another Summon Imps. It's not going to be in our territory, so it is going to cost the full amount, but I got plenty of mana, so we'll just cast them right... Oh, you can't cast them inside the border. Okay, that's fine. That's understandable. Lots of damage. Do we take it? Not quite. That's okay. Now we get to construct a building. We don't have any quests for any buildings, so we are allowed to construct whatever we want. Here you can see what the city is making, and you might want to keep in mind what you are making. Like, I could use some more mana, of course. So, I could build a mana trap, which might actually not be a bad idea. You know, I think I am going to build it. I'm not going to build it on this because that would make the upkeep 2 gold. I'm just going to put it in a forest because forests aren't really good for anything. They don't boost food, they don't boost gold. So this will boost up our mana by 3. So that's pretty good. And that'll be the end of the turn. And also, this game is really good because the mouse... Hey,
you have met one of your rivals, my lord.
You bastard.
The new spell research is complete.
Oh, that is it.
Greetings, child. What can I do for you?
That's it, war, bitch. You took my city right from under me, and I'm not having that. It is war. That is my city. I beat the shit out of it. You did nothing. You just came in and stole it, so I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that at all. Yeah, get out of my city. Now it's my city. There we go. Now these guys could probably take them out. No, not quite. So you might want to do a bit of running away. Wait, no. Let's use healing. Haha! Boom! And this is our territory, so it was actually a really cheap spell. And now, see? That's how spells can change the tide of battle. Granted, we didn't quite kill them, but you can still make them retreat. I don't think breaking is in this game. Let me look at these imps. Are they still... they're pretty okay with health, I think. Research is complete. We did that already. Research a new spell. Let's see. Oh, there's Lesser Heal, which is not as good. I'm interested in getting Fireball. It's going to take 10 turns, though, so that's a long time. It's a long time to devote to research, but I think I'm going to do it. Because it's a lot of damage. And the way that spells work, this ring here, is how long it takes to cast the spell. So you can see here that I have about less than half a ring here, so I can't actually cast any more of these spells this turn. And that's represented by that red ring if I try to cast any of these spells. So each turn you get a whole ring. So any of these spells that have this ring like this, you can cast any of these. Like Lesser Fireball here, you can actually cast this twice per turn. If you cast just it, because it's half a circle, and then half a circle again. Now if you were someone else that's not the person that I picked, you probably wouldn't be able to do that, because he gets faster casting. And as far as I can tell, these researches are always random. So you can't really plan anything. Not really. Captured city? Yeah, I took that city, bitch. That was my city. I usually don't go to war, but I worked hard for that city. Now they want to build something. Well, what is this? Imps and planes. So there's nothing here, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to put a farm right there. This guy's probably going to want for peace soon anyway. Usually the AI are not too aggressive, and usually I'm not aggressive either, but that just pissed me off, because you don't just take my city away from me. Not when I work that hard to get it. Yeah, you go run along. Is he gonna try? He's gonna try. Oh jeez. That was a bit of damage. What, did they just heal? Interesting. So that's something I didn't know. Apparently you just regenerate inside your borders. Or maybe it's just imps? They don't have regeneration though. They have no perks at all. Interesting. Now, we want to fire with our city. Do a little bit of damage. And by a little bit, I mean none. Apparently. Are these guys stronger? 12 and 12. They're really not stronger. But the rogues, they do have a special ability. Right here, you can tell they have poison. And then, of course, I did the defense specialist. But poison equals more damage. So that's why. Normally, rogues would only be 8 melee damage. But they get the 12 damage from the 4 death magic that they get from poison. So, that's not too bad. What would that be? I'm the cover specialist? What does cover specialist do? Do they have that too? I don't think they do. Hold on. What are their perks? Basic armor. Fine armor already? Silver weaponry already? God, these guys are stupidly overpowered. That is dangerous. But you know what? This is a time for lightning bolt, I think. Let's use it. Holy God, what did it do? What the hell did I just do? This does not have an area of effect. Inflicts elemental damage to 1 unit. Why did it have an area of effect and nearly killed all my units? I don't know why that happened. I am afraid. You run, because you're nearly dead. You, come over here. Kill him. Okay, well, that was
What?
not expected. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's no, because I healed, didn't I? It said something about a spell combo. Whoa! Wait. That might be something special about these guys. Hold on a second. Is there something special about these guys that I don't know about? These Arethi elves? They may turn spells into something weird. I may have to remember that. That is freaky. Trust me, I don't think I'll forget. That was dangerous. Okay, do I want another city? That's the question. Do I want to chase this guy? These guys are pretty healthy. I'm going to chase him. I don't want him to get away. Ooh, that's dangerous. He's dead. Super duper dead. And just so that they probably don't want to hurt me, I'm going to heal them up. Now we don't have a whole lot of mana, which is not a good thing.
What will it cost you?
Let's go ahead and rest these guys up, because they are seriously hurt. And construct a building. Let's see. What do you want here? More mana wouldn't be bad, but these are magic fields. This is where you're going to get a lot of mana, so... mana still wouldn't be a bad thing, though. I could build another mana trap. I've got the gold for it, so yeah, I think we're going to plop down another mana trap. Put it right here. And construction is complete on that mana trap, and the farm. Which, see, it looks like an Arethi farm. That is so cool. Their cities look weird, too. Look at this. That looks really strange. But yet this one... oh no, I guess it does look the same, doesn't it? The reason why this one was so easy is because there was nobody guarding it. Whereas this one's hard because these guys are tough to kill. I was having some trouble. That's for sure. Uh-oh, not archers. That's not good. We did get promoted though. That's pretty good. And these guys are just summoned units too, so they're kind of expendable. Oh crap. That's not good. Wild beasts everywhere! Oh no! Lantern! Fire! Such damage. They've actually taken a lot of damage there, that's nice. I think I'm gonna grab a warrior. Because I don't have a whole lot of units, I just have like summoned imps, and they're probably gonna die soon. What can this guy do? Pathfinders, I guess? Hold on a second. Is there any way you can get to the city? I don't even think there is. Okay, so these guys are gonna shoot them. This sucks. This was really unlucky for us. Do I have enough mana? I don't have enough mana for any spells either. It's really not good. What I could do is hopefully... Yeah, you know, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into this person's land. As far deep into it as I can. And see if maybe they won't follow me. Because these guys are still pretty good healed. They're pretty well healed up. The bad thing is they can't continue to heal because these monsters are in the way. Which is not good. But we'll put them on defend. And these guys are healing, so end turn. We'll see what happens. What was that? Oh, that's a spell. Putting some defense on her skillies. Because, remember, she's undead. She's also shooting at those ratmen because they're very close to her city. In fact, that might be why we had two very close to our cities. Because those are hers. What? She got bats from that? How did you do that? Was that settlers? I think that was undead settlers. I don't think it's a very good idea for them to be using undead settlers. Oh look, they're being nice and killing my spiders, but they popped my nest too. That sucks. You bastards. Well, you know what? Just for that, you're gonna get shot. Take those guys out. They're done. Now as soon as our warriors are here, we'll go and pop that nest so that it doesn't spawn anymore. And shoot these guys. Oh, well, at least it did some damage. And these guys are pretty much fully healed. I think they are fully healed. So we're going to go over here and eliminate them. Critical hit. Beautiful. That is very nice. Now they can finally rest up. Get some more healing. This guy is super hurt, so we're gonna have him rest here. He's not in our territory, but he'll be fine over here. He's protected by all these units as long as they don't declare war. At least, I think that's how it works. Alright guys, so I think that's gonna be the end of it. We're gonna end it here at turn 16. As I said, this is a lot like Civ. It's a lot like Civ, and it's a lot like Heroes of Might and Magic. And there's many more different things to come. There's lots of monsters to fight. It's basically a game that's all about fighting monsters. Most of the time, you're not even really going to be fighting the other factions. You're going to be fighting neutral cities. You're going to be fighting monsters that spawn. You're going to be fighting really strong monsters. So when we see those, I will try not to fight them. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. It does help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. Share, comment, do whatever you see fit. And I will see you guys in the next video. Vidavis out.